What's good? It's your boy, Kynami Love. You hardly call me a boy, but anyway, it's all good. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Just wanted to share a little bit. Again, it's been a while because I don't really like telling people what to do. But if I don't share, a balanced, healthy perspective, a lot of times all you get is just what media provides you, some scared, fear-based version of how you should feel. I'm a little disgusted at humanity, and as humanity's president, I feel I can speak to the whole of humanity because I have no particular or favorite ethnicity in mind when I think of humanity. I just think of us as humans and what we have to do to survive in this mug, man. And basically, with all the lies that's been exposed, it should be very clear that our government, for the lack of a better word, has been hijacked. Okay? There's no need to ask why anything goes on in today's politics. Okay? That's just to understand basically it's a stage play. And everybody's playing their role. So nobody get elected to the business of the United States of America as the president of the company without, number one, being connected to the Queen, please believe. And number two, there's some sort of timing and agenda. They're all trying to fight for who's going to run the new world order while we scrabbling over racial issues that really don't even make sense. What is racism anyway, honestly? Because everything that we use to describe it, it describes something else. Like, for instance, we talk about other people and dislike them for their, that's prejudice. But there's a word for that. That's not racism. That's bigotry. There's another word. That's, again, another word for that. What is racism? Again, it becomes classism at best. I said that before. We love fighting over things that makes no sense. That's why you can never solve racism, because it's an illusion. It's ethnicism at best, if you want to call it something. To be racist would be to not like human beings, not to like the whole human race, because that's the only race that there is. There's only one race, if you want to call it the human race of people. Anyway, we do too much fighting over stuff that makes no sense. So hopefully we can start taking time in our individual lives to use, a little more of our prefrontal cortex, that which is left over from, drugs left over and overstress left over. It is really beneficial at this point in life and time to be healthy by having a peaceful way of looking at life. If that be Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, to be a left wing, right wing, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, if any of those titles make you feel better about who you are actually as a human being, then go for it, man. High five. All right. But, if you can look at yourself outside of your titles, away from your titles, exist for a moment, okay, to exist out, to live outside of. This is how God can't exist, because God is in everything. God is everything, quite literally. And so for God to exist would be impossible. These words, man, they're amazing. Like there's no real word or no real definition to impossible. You ask a child what is impossible, or an adult for that matter, what does impossible mean? They say, well, you can't do something. Well, I disagree. I like to separate the word I'm from the word possible, and you have another statement. I'm possible. And quite so, once a person gets mad, MAD, or make a decision, they're at a different level. They operate on different principles. Things work for them that normally wouldn't work for most people. And that's because the power and the magic of belief is real. Man, that's an awesome book by Clyde Briscoe that he wrote, The Magic of Believing. It really helped put things in perspective. We got to be adventurous. We got to be continuous, spontaneous, and understand that we're constantly evolving in life. You can have a fixed position, a way to look at things, but ultimately, life is all about change. Keep your head up. One love.